Good evening and welcome to Channel Yemaswati News. My name is Yemaswati. Before we start with our news bulletin, let's take a look at our top stories making headlines this half an hour. His Excellency the Right Honorable Prime Minister Cleopas Dlamini officially opened the Currency Museum by the Central Bank of Eswatini. The Minister for Health, Senator Lizinkosi, today officially opened a Department of Antenatal Care and the Maternity Ward in Mbabane. And finally, in the House of Assembly today, the Member of Parliament of Ngilongo constituency, Honorable Timothy asked the House if it was okay for the article that was published on Times of Eswatini to be considered factual. Before we carry on with our news bulletin, viewers at home, I'd like to reiterate the message that you have just seen from the Civic Campaign. It's campaigned by the Ministry of Health and the National Disaster Management Agency, sponsored by UNICEF Eswatini, that encourages Yemaswati to ensure that they follow all the basic protocols put in place to fight against the spread of COVID-19. And now, let's get into our news in detail. His Excellency the Right Honorable Prime Minister Cleopas Dlamini today officially opened the Currency Museum of the Central Bank of Eswatini. He stated that it is imperative for the Kingdom of Eswatini to preserve history, and also at the museum it tells when the currency started and how it actually goes about to date. Let's have a report.
His Excellency the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Kingdom Cleopas Dlamini, in command by His Majesty King Yemaswati III, officially launched the Currency Museum in Mbabane at the Central Bank offices. His Excellency stated that historically the world used a barrier system of trade where goods and services were exchanged for other goods, and that this method of trading was subjective and inefficient. He mentioned that the world had evolved to a more objective and efficient medium of exchange.
As we launch the Currency Museum today, we cannot forget where we come from as a country. From the early days when the kingdom used the barter system to trade, to present day where we pride ourselves with having our very own coins and notes, which are our identity as a nation. The Kingdom of Eswatini started using the British pound in 1902, whilst under colonial rule. The earliest currency used in the kingdom were coins known as tigi, penny, or indilinga, which was British currency made of bronze. Let us not forget the arrival of the rand in 1961.
The Minister for Finance, Nia Ranking Black, explained to the audience how the museum was built.
The authority rented premises from Eswatini Development and Saving Bank at Ngungwini building. And later, it was felt that the authority needed its own storage, and that gave birth to the building of this building.
The Governor for Central Bank, Mr. Joseph Tole, stated that going forward, the bank made a cautious decision to preserve a proper record of currency and other bank-related events and milestones.
We are in a fast-changing sector, thus the proposed laws are meant for us to stay ahead. As a Central Bank family, would like to convey our sincere gratitude to their majesties for blessing this event.
I am Zandile Mpapane for Channel Yemaswati News, visuals by Mxolisi Mavuso, Mbabane.
The Ministry of Natural Resources and Energy, Honorable Peter Pembe, today officially launched the Joint River Basin Authority Board. This board is going to be overseeing the operation of 5 rivers in the Kingdom of Eswatini jointly to ensure that the public benefits as well as farmers and the country at large. This event was held at the Mantenga Cultural Village this morning. The Minister for Natural Resources and Energy, Honorable Peter Pembe, officially launched the Joint of the River Basin Authorities Projects Board in collaborations with the Netherlands. The Minister stated that the Netherlands has played a pivotal role in this project because they are a country that is below sea level, and therefore they prioritize learning about water, preserving it, and also the safety around water. The minister stated that the Netherlands government has assisted the government with a tune of 1.7 million euros that is going to go towards this project.
Ngoba lobe kwenteka abethi losawatholile awasebenzise bangasawatholi labanye leli bandla ke lelo litawusebenta nokwaba lamanti esivele kuze wonke umuntu asitakale ikakhulu neqaphela ukuthi nalabo makhelwane laba bese bawasebenzisa lamanti asesukile lakithi ungakhanzakala sekude laqhubekela kulamave labo makhelwane so leli bandla linemsebenzi omkhulu okwenta lo msebenzi ke lo siwusebenta kanye nelibandla leliqhamuka lengesheya eNetherlands ngibo ke labasigayidako njengoba nathi siNetherlands ihamba embili etindzabeni tekonga emanti nekuwasebentisa kwathi selivelabo below sea level bahlala nje baflated.
As a ministry, they are looking forward to the implementation of all the water developmental programs that they had put in place, and that the National Water Authority is going to start actually implementing their services and ensuring that people of the entire Kingdom of Eswatini have access to clean water and also better water management programs. This project board has been established and it is operating from the Lubovane Dam at Sipofaneni. I'm Kanyesile Mabuza for Channel Yemaswati News. The Minister for Tourism and Environmental Affairs, Honorable Moses Bilagadi, speaking to Channel Yemaswati reporters, stated that it is encouraging to see that international tourists are coming into the country once again. He says they are encouraged by the vaccination drive that is clear and actually going successfully in the country, driven by the Luke Commission. Let's have a report.
Tourism and Environmental Affairs in the Kingdom of Eswatini, Honorable Moses Bilagadi, says that he is pleased that the Kingdom of Eswatini will receive a significant number of tourists by December, as the country has been removed from the red list by a number of countries due to the successful drive of vaccination. He said this today at Luke Commission, where 6 constituencies were awarded with 25 chairs each for reaching a 50% target of vaccinated population.
Lokuhle ukuthi ikakhulu laba babo Europe bona bayajabula nabete la Southern Africa kuthe nje nakususwa lenzaba yokuthi siku red list kwabonakala abantu sebabhadalela ngisho bo economy babhadala bo 60,000 ngokuthi bathi bafuna ukutela bo Christmas. Lokho ke kuyasijabulisa ukuthi nathi kusho ukuthi kukhona tivakashi lesithathu thola Eswatini sevele ivulekile ukuvakasha kepha lesikufisa ukuthi labantu abajova ukuthi sesiku 50% akusho ukuthi sekusiniketa lithikiti ukuthi sesingajabula sifisa ukuthi bonke abantu bagcine bajovile.
Mkhweni Member of Parliament Michael Masuku said that they are grateful to Luke Commission for the chairs and for encouraging the nation to get vaccinated.
Ufaka ifenisha uhulumende letawuthi dihlala ama officials noma ileyo inkundla council but ngaphandle kubantu council kuyasheka kepha ke ama organization lafana nabo Luke Commission siyawabonga ukuthi acabangele ukuthi kunesive lesibese siyabitwa enkundleni nasitenkundleni kufuna bese sihlala kahle nanaso sitothanza lekaleti inkundleni. Kwesibili ke sibonga ukuthi nje akhuthathe isiveni ukuthi sive sijove sitophepha sesiyabona lokufakazi baloko ukuthi vele ekujoveni kwabantu kukhona la kusingise khona emave langakhona kube kuhamba kule mile lesihambile singemaswati solo kusekhona kumaye kepha nje emaswati siyabona siphephile sithi siyambonga lo commission nanayo uhulumende eqhubeka solo akhuthathe one maswati ikakhulu iminister ka health ukuthi ithi maswati aqhubeke nekujova.
For Yemaswati Channel, I'm Kerry Carlos with Kalmbilo Dlamini, Sitfogotom.
The Minister for Health, Senator Yemaswati, stated that it is very important to ensure that the country has adequate health care even for infants. She was speaking today at the intensive care unit in Babane, whereby they were introducing an antenatal care unit for the Kingdom of Eswatini. This happened in Babane this morning.
The Minister for Health, Senator Yemaswati, today officially opened the neonatal intensive care unit at Mbabane Government Hospital. The minister further received equipment worth 60 million emalangeni from the United Kingdom Aid and UNICEF, which is aimed at improving maternal and neonatal care in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Official opening was celebrated with the World Prematurity Day 2021, which is observed globally on the 7th of November 2021. The Honourable Minister expressed a heartfelt gratitude to the United Kingdom and UNICEF for the donation, stating that there was a huge need for such equipment.
Le mission ngisite kakhulu ngoba bekusibantwana ababelekwa kusinaba labancane kakhulu bese bayasishiya kodwa la esibhedlela nyalo ngale mission lekhona bodokotela sebakhona sibantwana nje abantu babonelela abanye bakubo oxygen labanye bafidwa ngama tubes labanye vele bancane kakhulu safuna beke esifubeni senina ukuthi atokhona ukuthi aqine emtimbeni so kusite kakhulu lokho siyakholelwa ukuthi naletinye tibhedlela nangabe nabona emakhaya nakhona khona bese kumikisa letinye tibhedlela titawuba nabo kodwa lesi kwanyalo ngisona sinabodokotela betinswane labanengi sinabonesi labakhona labanengi.
The representative of the United Kingdom government stated that they are glad to assist the government, especially under the Ministry of Health.
So I'm Simon Boyden, the British High Commissioner here in Eswatini. Delighted to join the Honourable Minister for Health this morning and representatives from UNICEF for the official opening of the antenatal clinic. The premature natal clinic.
The representative for UNICEF stated that they have observed that there was a decrease in number of deaths pertaining babies who are born prematurely in Eswatini following the donation.
And now we understand that death that is preventable has been reduced by less than 5% compared to 26% before.
I am Zandile Mpapane for Channel Yemaswati News with Ngolis Mavuso Mbabane.
Mani, khumbula ukuthi kuqhawulana nekutsinzana ungathelelana i-COVID-19. Qaphela, khumbula ukuthi kubambelana sinatwa ingilasini yinye nakho kungathelelana i-COVID-19. Ungaqhubeki, khumbula kuvikela labaseceleni kwakho ngekuthindela ingcosela. Bagcini besive, asende kuhamba ngemigomo ekuvikela i-COVID-19. Indlela lensha yethu sonke ekuphila kude sitigcine siphephile kanye nesive sonke asikhumbutane njalo ngalesikutshelwa litiko letempilo nge-COVID-19 asikwende konke gcoka sifonyo geza tandla ngensipho nemanti lahambako gcina umkhathi uphindze ugweme ticubu mgcini wesive ungapheli mandla i-COVID ingakapheli.
1, 2, 3, sai bola. Base baphela mhle senginalo ngicela na. Ayibonga na phela wa problem. Lwangilethela wena mfana wami. Namhle senginalo nami uthundulo lwami lwakusasa. Sengiyathi
Bantu bethu foster care help raise the future.
Welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us. I'd also like to take this opportunity to welcome all of our viewers who have just tuned into Channel Yemaswati News. And now we shall continue with our news bulletin. The Ngilonga Member of Parliament during the sitting of the House of Assembly this afternoon asked if it was factual what was written in the article published by the Times of Eswatini that insinuates that today was the last chance for the Sipufaneni member. Today, during the sitting of the House of Assembly, the Ngilonga Member of Parliament, Honorable Timothy Myeni, stated that he was standing up on Standing Order number 58 as sent by the people of Sipufaneni, a constituency neighboring Ngilonga constituency, to ask what the article on the newspaper The Times of Eswatini that was published today means. This follows the fact that the newspaper alleged that the Member of Parliament of Sipufaneni, Honorable Mduduzi Simelane, would be given the last chance to appear during the sitting of the House of Assembly. He said he was seeking clarity as to whether the article is factual or not from the Attorney General and the Speaker of the House.
Bayabuta ke Mr. Speaker ukuthi ke njenganyalo nayindzaba lebonakala la iphepheni ngabe bangayithola ni clarity ku AG nakuwe Mr. Speaker ngoba lo section 98 of the Constitution of Eswatini uthi uma nangabe lelunga leabscondile lihambe angadi speaker futhi kude nencwadi lebhalwe nguSpeaker liphepha ngekwathi kwethu ke Mr. Speaker nangekwathi kwabasesifofaneni kwaphuma iwarrant of arrest leyabopha emalunga lamathathu umhlonishwa Mthandeni Dube umhlonishwa Baqede Mabuza naye umhlonishwa Magawugawu Simelane abengilabanye Mr. Speaker walaba lababoshwa lesikwathi ukuthi thina aboshwa.
The Speaker in the House of Assembly, Honorable Madala Mhlanga, stated that it is not in his office to actually comment on what the papers are saying because that could be, for all they know, an opinion of the editor.
Ngiyacabanga ukuthi mhlonishwa ukhuluma ngendaba lesephepheni nami lengide icontrol yayo lengayade mangane maqiniso mina ngiyangibuke nje iconstitution kepha nje indzaba yemlingani wethu wasendlini ayikho vele kwanyalo iclarification lengakunika ngalokubhalweni phela nanye iopinion eliphepha nalamalanga kumbe bawabala ngcono kunele office la clerk asadi mhlonishwa.
The Attorney General stated that he could also not comment on factual circumstances surrounding MP Simelane, but he can only advise on legal issues. He clarified that MP Mduduzi Simelane has not been arrested, but only a warrant of arrest was released.
Mhlonishwa Magawugawu Simelane has not been arrested. Only a warrant of arrest. And the effect of a warrant of arrest is that it authorizes noma ke inkantolo ikhipha order le authorize ukuthi lelunga can be arrested or detained. It doesn't follow ukuthi already seliboshiwe. Ngisinjani chaze lo lokuthi ke malanga kasaphelile noma kapheli, that is factual. Ngicabanga ukuthi lokho kubalwa li-office lemcondzisi wendlu yeParliament Mr. Speaker. Lokunye lengakhighlighta mcondzisi ukuthi le issue yemhlonishwa Magawugawu Simelane is governed by section 98 subsection 1C.
They concluded by stating that it's only the office of the Speaker of the House that is mandated by the section number 28 in the Constitution, subsection 1C, that the office of the Speaker is the only one that is going to be eligible to be counting days and sittings of any members in the House. I'm Kanyesile Mambuza for Channel Yemaswati News with Kimberly Mavuso. It seems as though disputes can be over literally anything in the Kingdom of Eswatini. This follows the fact that there are two families in Manzini at Fairview that do not see eye to eye over disputes over a pathway. They stated that this has been going on for some time and they have even included the community police of the area. That's a report.
Neighbors, of which they claim are closing a way for them. According to Magesi Bongile Ndwandwe, she stated that her family came first than their neighbors. The Mabuzas, she stated that Umphakathi spoke to them about the issue and a verdict was promised concerning the issue, but till today, nothing has been, till today, no difference has been done by their neighbors.
Washo nayitolo ushilo kwathi khuluma nalo makelo basi nabambeka bathi utawuhamba kuphi ngoba yina bamtshela ukuthi ugcina kunamfenisi lo fenisi lo labantu abebantu ba shift abangivulela indlela kwefika yena ubona ukuthi akasonzele la bekuneli pipe lemanti la uligugubulile nayo linamathelela kulo fenisi kunamaviki la ngithunja ligugubulile le pipe walikhipha lebe li evidence ukuthi le pipe welihamba kuphi ngubutile umphakathi wefika wamisa umisile umphakathi namhla yena uyaqhubeka uyakha akasalaleli lokwakhulunywa ngumphakathi ukuthi utawubuya umphakathi usikhulumise ubeke sijo.
Magesonile Mate stated that she is a neighbor to both of them.
Si angisayati ke lese isuka kula kumakhelwane wakhe lokuthi bayini bayibanga. Angathi ngoba naye nje ngisazama ukuthi asitomkhulumisa satothule simani inkosana amnika indlela. Awehluleka wasibhalela lenye indlela nje uba WhatsApp ukuthi sine sithekele tinza sengela abantu babethu ukuthi yena uthi angenza wathengela umgwaqo. Safika ke satothulisa inkosana siyacela simhlambe indlela simhlambe siyazama njengabomakhelwane simani sithole ukuphila. Ngoba apha somhlambise kunemfana ogula batawuhamba njani uma kufuneka imuntu.
Nawe make sesiyeva ukuthi nawe sohlongota kumbe ubisela fenisi wakho endzaweni le onethe yona ngumphakathi. Lokhu yawo omabili emakhaya uma ngabe selokude kuthula.
Unjalo babe vena ito bengikhuluma nabantu mani sothenga fenisi mani loshipha nathi sikhona mani kuvale.
A community police Vusi member stated that the issue had been going on for some time.
Kangoba nayo nyalo ufuna vele thathwe ngumthetho mathupha khona kutosolva lenkinga ngoba even nala iseke setakhona la banika benzayo bakasimelane befika ayilambalula futhi kude khona le ndlela ivulwe le khona kutongena imoto noma ngiluphi uhlobo lwemoto lo emergency.
We tried to talk to Mabuza, but she refused to speak to us. Reporting for Yemaswati channel, I am Notla Twala with Gary Carlos in Manzini.
Small medium entrepreneurs from Baga in the Lubombo region say they are more than ready to welcome international tourists for business. They were talking about this with our reporters, stating that they have observed that the country has been removed from the top list of very risk-full countries by the United States of America when they were removing countries from Europe as well. Let's have a report.
Socha Bulunga says that the Mbaga community is ready to welcome tourists from outside the country to come support local business in their area, as the country has been removed from the red list. He further encourages people of Yemaswati to come support the local businesses that have been started by most young people in the community.
Sasilungele singumalinza ngokuthi tivakashi live lakithi. Sesimeke muma singemaphoyisa emango statikatha nitakhiwe sitikathe abantu abakhululeke bethe vele lamalinza bavashe bendlula ngobheka eMozambique esitekela bonjeni emahotela nebafika gcina bo-airport emalinza amaphoyisa emengemumo abambisene namaphoyisa embuke.
Ngakhuthata kakhulu lasivele ukuthi sisekele kakhulu ukuthi ningosomabhizinisi labancane baningi kakhulu abantu bafikako la kule ndzawo yaseMbaga lebadlako la sawucala lo msebenzi nasewuqala kancane nje sabona ukuthi hayi sengumsebenzi imbambanyalo sesizamene ukucashacasha abantu abandlula abathathu ukusho ukuthi kuyasetshenzwa intela ngakhuthata nje ukuthi abasisupport kakhulu abantu beMaswati.
One of the workers, Pilisi Wendwando, says she would be glad that if people can be able to loan them money in order for them to grow in their business.
Ngicela manje samenge imali ukuthi basiboleke sikhona ukuthuthukisa lamabhizinisi ethu ngoba tinto tanyalo setidulile inkukhu tidulile impuphu idulile kude sesiyancenga nje ukuthi sikhona manje silale sidlile nabantu babethekhaya ngala bantu lesibasitako ke la ngaphandle ngisina kakhona ukuthi yathi mina ngicela ukuthi sikhona kumngenisa simcashe sisita.
Celimpilo Dlamini and Gary Carlos reporting for Channel Yemaswati in Baga.
And now for our sports news. The Mbabane Municipal Council today officially launched a Mbabane Half Marathon and Boot Camp that is going to take place on the 27th of November. They stated that they are doing this in conjunction with the ESWATINI Mobile, who is their title sponsor, and they are also encouraging people, residents and tax ratepayers of the capital city to ensure that they stay fit.
The Mbabane Municipal Council, in association with Athletics ESWATINI, today officially launched the Mbabane Marathon, which is an exercise that was created to encourage Yemaswati to be physical fit. The marathon will be held on the 27th of November 2021. The marathon was officially launched by the mayor of Mbabane, Zephania Nkambule, who stated that it is of paramount importance for Yemaswati to keep fit, to be able to fight certain diseases in their body.
Kube yinto lesihamba kiyo embili sende ukuthi nalapho kudlala khona abantwana sendele ukuthi abantu baseMbabane kube bantu labanempilo ngokuthi imtimba yabo ishukume.
Zakele Dlamini, the president of Athletics ESWATINI, stated that it is delighting to be able to officially launch the marathon in partnership with the Mbabane Municipal Council.
Besolo sizama ngoba vele bekusikhathalisa kakhulu ukuthi solo kuvulavulekile besolo sibhizi track and field kanti laba running bangakhona ibona ukuthi nabo balithole ithuba lethi bacompete.
Kulile Dlamini, the marketing officer at ESWATINI Mobile, stated that the company saw it fit to support and sponsor the marathon, something he stated that they will continue doing annually.
Bathi tena bathi hey yathi singakhona nikusebenzisana zavuma zathi sitawusebenzisana in kind sitawubona ema t-shirts lataba khona siwasebenzisa
I am Zandile Mpapane for Channel Yemaswati News with Kainsile Mabuza, Mbabane.
Thank you very much for staying with us. We have come to the end of Visible End of our news bulletin. But before signing us, let's take a look at our top stories making headlines this half an hour. His Excellency the Right Honorable Prime Minister Cleopas Dlamini today officially opened the Currency Museum at the Central Bank of Eswatini. The Minister of Health, Senator Lizinkosi, opened a wing in the intensive care unit at the Mbabane Government Hospital that is solemnly for infants. And finally, the Ngilongo Member of Parliament, Honorable Timothy Mieni, has inquired that was it true what was published by the Times of Eswatini with regards to today being the last day that the Member of Parliament of Sipofaneni constituency legally had to appear before he was officially penalized.
Have you eaten?
Yes, I ate.
Eat. Anyway, I brought you. Let me prepare so we before you know it, we'll get there. Let's take it. Hey, I'm sorry now. Eh? And we'll get to the